Greetings, NASCAR enjoyers, and welcome back to the Glen. I'll be watching the race on TV, but I'll still review the race. As mentioned previously, Zillisch will not be attending this race. But anyways, the Go Bowling at the Glen begins with SVG and Blaney battling for the lead. I'm just waiting until SVG gets past Blaney, because if there's one driver that I do not want to see beat SVG, it's a Penske driver. Yeah, even worse if it's Joey Logano. Chastain also got the fastest lap of the race. Kyle Larson spun out and no caution is thrown. He also lost his brakes. Yeah, this'll be difficult for him. He had to go down to pit road to get his brakes repaired. He still hasn't got past him. In my opinion, DRS would be more beneficial than more horsepower, as it would help reduce drag as opposed to making the cars near undrivable and decrease the parity. Even with higher horsepower, one driver will run away with it. But NASCAR has talked about adding more horsepower. However, it hasn't happened, as they would have to talk to the manufacturers first. Yeah, like, gone are the days of the France family running everything for an iron fist. Now it has to be through the networks or the manufacturers. Sheesh. People miss those days, don't they? But anyways, Briscoe and Chastain make their pit stops, and several more join in alongside them. A lap later, several more pit in. As expected, SVG and Blaney pit in. Yeah, SVG always flips the stage. Blaney manages to beat SVG pit road. Dang it! I so wanted SVG to beat Blaney on pit road, because I'm always rooting for SVG, man. And just like that, Boucher wins the first stage of the 2025 Go Bowling at the Glen. Kyle Larson is now in the garage. Anyways, the drivers who haven't pit in before the stage end it come down to pit road, but Boucher, Priest, and Elliott stay out. The second stage begins with Boucher and Priest running 1-2. And SVG gets past Elliott. Yes! SVG finally got past Ryan Blaney, and there you guys say that you can't pass the next-gen car. Yeah, SVG proves them wrong, and he does indeed. Even Chastain gets past Priest. Wait, what? Meanwhile, a lot of chaos goes underway in the back, and Josh Berry gets taken up by Zane Smith. No caution is thrown as he made it. Phew. The caution still gets thrown for debris. Several drivers come down to pit road during the caution. But anyways, the caution ends with SVG continuing to lead. Oh wow, not even cautions can stop him. Even more chaos ensues on the bus stop chicane. Chastain is running down Blaney and trying his best to get past him. Bushi and Giggles Logano are now seen coming down to pit road. SVG and Chastain come down to pit road to flip the stage, and Briscoe joins it alongside him. But Blaney decides to stay out. Eric Jones gets loose and almost gets into the guardrail. John Hunter Nematow loses control and hits the tire barrier. Yeah, that's Michael Moose's nickname for John Hunter Nemechek, by the way. Get used to it. But no caution is thrown. Blaney wins the second stage of the Go Bowling at the Glen. Again, Blaney decides to stay out. The third and final stage begins with Blaney and Byron battling for the lead. Yeah. Free Willy is now in second. SVG starts moving through the field, and then there's contact with Hamlin and Bushi. But again, no caution is thrown. SVG is now in 7th and has gotten past Priest for 5th. Is there anything that could stop him? Well, the answer is no. And he moves up to 4th. He has now gotten past Lil Bow Wow. Holy crapper! He's getting faster and faster. Oh wow. SVG has got past Free Willy, and he's getting closer and closer to Blaney. Holy crapper! SVG got past Blaney, and he's now in the lead! He is like Alex Palou today. Contact ensues with Chastain and Briscoe. Blaney makes his pit stop as he's nearly out of gas. Thus, SVG now has a 10-second lead gap. Chase Elliott is next to come down to pit road. Next to come down are Christopher Bell, aka Taco Bell, and Lil Bow Wow, and Justin Haley. Ty and Herbst are next to come down to pit road, although I think it may be mainly Herbst. Briscoe and Chastain continue to go at it for second. SVG comes down to pit road yet again, and his teammate Chastain joins in alongside him. Thanks to a fast pit stop, he stays ahead of Byron and Blaney. And that is cool and good. AJ is next to come down to pit road. Logano and Caution Hocevar are next to come down to pit road to refuel their cars and get fresh tires. SVG is now in 5th and more drivers pitted in. Briscoe pits in and gives up the lead to Brad K. Even more chaos ensues in the bus stop chicane. Brad K comes down to pit road and gives up the lead to SVG. Yeah, in case you're wondering why this review is shorter than the Xfinity Series race, well, it's because there's less going on. And guess who's in second? Yep, it's Prosper, Texas. Kinda ironic that he's in second as he beat SVG last year. SVG starts getting caught up in lap traffic, which I didn't know was a thing in road courses. Yeah, like, it makes sense for lap traffic to become a thing in short tracks and ovals, but road courses? Yeah, I never knew that lap traffic would become a thing in road courses outside of sports car racing and IndyCar racing. Interestingly, Larson has the fastest lap of the race, and he's back in the race. Bell is running down Blaney and is no longer a threat to SVG. Gibbs comes down to pit road to make another pit stop. Nemoto loses control, but no caution was thrown as he managed to save it. Phew. Brad K blew a tire and made it to pit road just in time. Phew. So close. Thankfully, no debris caution this time. Yeah, I do not want anything to affect SVG's chances to win. On the final lap, all SVG has to do is not mess this one up and take the number 88 to victory lane. And with a morale-breaking 11-second lead gap, SVG takes home his 4th road course win in NASCAR. Thus, he completes his redemption arc. No question about it, 9 out of 10. It's also a great win for Zillisch as he had to sit out Watkins Glen due to a collarbone injury. And to make it more special, his dad is here, yep. He hasn't seen his dad in a long time, so yeah, it's a special victory for his dad and Connor Zillisch. But anyways, here's the link to last year's race review and some bonus content. Yeah, the link's in the end of the video itself because of how YouTube works. But here's the bonus content for you. Here we are. It's bonus content time. Yeah, I got this Lego sports car set that I've never gotten to until now. Here we are. Should be easy. Yeah, it looks like a pretty short build. Yeah, they're reusing parts and pieces from the Speed Champions set. There are the legs. There. That's a much better. Alrighty. Here we go. Yeah, it's a piece within a piece kind of thing. Yeah, there's road course ringers, and then there's SVG. And SVG beats them all. Here we go. Almost freaking done. Almost done. Almost to the finish. we go. Final step. And all that done in just 20 minutes. Well, there it is. Yeah, it's a sports car and it rolls real well. Yeah, and to get the driver in, you basically take this off, as usual. Get the arms situated. Get him in the car. There. Put on the cockpit piece, or the window piece, and there you go. Simple as that. Yeah. It's a fine looking car. And yeah, so next weekend is going to be the easiest race review weekend yet, because there's only one race. Yep. The NASCAR Cup Series race at Richmond. I'm not going to take a look at the Truck Series race at Richmond, because I don't do Truck Series races unless if there's a unique event on the schedule or if it's a big deal. But anyways, the link to the video is here, and all I have to say now is catch you guys next time and peace out.